Hi guys, it's Thriftastic Mom, and I just thought I would get on here and just do a quick update with you about my allergies. I just got back from my allergy doctor. I went to him the other day and just did a checkup. He wanted to find out how my medicines were doing with me, and I told him that they was helping, but they wasn't doing good enough because I'm still having breakouts, and I'm having to top my medicine with Benadryl when I am having those bad breakouts. So he asked about the hives. I told him I hadn't had any more hives lately, which I don't have them very often anyway, but so that was fine. So he decided to do a chemical test on me also because I had a bad breakout on Mother's Day. I decided to wear makeup and eyeshadow, and by a little bit after, I'd say in church, I started itching around on my eyes, and I assumed it was the eyeshadow. But by later that day, I had started itching on my face and everywhere, spots. So I thought maybe it just ain't the eyeshadow. So I told him about that. You know, by that night, I had swollen eyes and the whole 9 yards with that. So that took me about 4 or 5 days to get cleared up. So when I went to him, doctor, the other day, my face was clear, which normally happens. When I have to go to the doctor, my face is normally clear. So he decided to do, you know, I told him, well, first of all, I told him all about those, how, you know, all the fruits and vegetables, the almonds, the soy, the wheat, everything that's on my birch tree list, when I eat it, I do have complications with tingling or itching, swelly eyes, whatever. So I've been trying to not eat that stuff, which is hard, especially when it comes to the soy, because soy is in everything. And I really have to watch what I eat. So I told him all about that, how I tried different things at different times to try to pinpoint what was breaking me out and what wasn't and all that good stuff. Well, I asked him about a question about a disease that a friend of mine here on YouTube sent me a link about, what was it called? My mind went blank. Leaky gut syndrome. And it causes, leaky gut syndrome is like if you take too many Motrin and leaves, things like that, over a period of time, they will kind of thin out the lining of your stomach and make you have leaky gut syndrome. Well, that also causes food allergies. So I looked into it, read it on the, read online about it, and took a copy of what I read to him and asked him about it. And he said he didn't think that that was the problem because it would have showed up on my food allergy test. And see, none of the foods showed that I was allergic to them when I done the test. But he said it is possible that I am having, he said I'm not necessarily allergic to the foods, but the birch pollen that's associated with those foods is what's giving me problems. He said if you notice, if you eat more raw, natural things, you have a stronger reaction, but if you eat something that's canned or frozen, it don't do you as bad because it's been boiled or cooked or, whatever. So, and I said, well, you're probably right. I have it so often, it's kind of hard to pinpoint that sometimes. But anyway, he said he didn't think that the leaky gut syndrome was a problem. And for you, you know who you are, the one that sent me the link. I really appreciate you sending me that link. It makes sense because, my doctor prescribed me when I broke my ankle and had a compound fracture and broke my leg and they had to put that bar and all in it. My doctor recommended me to take 4 leaves every day, and that's 2 in the morning, 2 at night, to to relieve it, so it'll bend better because I don't have much mobility in it. And I've tried to come off of them, but when I come off of them, my foot just gets where I can't hardly walk on it, so I have to get that leaf back in my system. But I have been taking 4 leaves every day for 8 years now, so that sounds like it would be a problem. So I'm thinking I'm going to go to, when I go back to my regular doctor, I'm going to talk to him about it and get a second opinion on that leaky gut syndrome. Since I have been taking Aleve for 8 years straight, I want to ask him about that and get that second opinion. But my allergist doctor didn't seem to be worried that that would be a problem. But anyway, he done a skin test on me 2 days ago, and I had to wear 3 of these test patches on my back, which I'm glad to get them off. I just went and got them took off. I had to wait 48 hours with them on, and I couldn't bathe or anything, you know, couldn't get it wet. So I had to do the sponge baths and stuff like that. But I went and had them took off a while ago and checked them. Everything come back negative except one thing, and I'll put that in the video here because I cannot pronounce that word. It's too long. But it is a chemical that's found in makeups, hand washes, shampoos, soaps, dish detergents, clothes detergent, just all these different products. The Eucerin cream that I use, it's in Eucerin cream, so I'm going to have to quit using that. But there's, you know, just, and he told me just to check online and just, you know, to look and read everything that I'm thinking about buying to make sure that this ingredient ain't in it, because my back tested positive. It was pretty red and swole from that one ingredient. And that ingredient is in makeups. So, I'm going to have to check out some makeups. I looked at some Physicians Formula at Walmart the other night that says it don't have nothing bad like that in it, but I'm going to check it again. And, I may have to go with some of that for makeup. But, you know, at least I found out the chemical responses to my body that was bothering me, so that'll help. And he said there's baby wipes I have, you know, sometimes I buy wipes and I have them to clean my face with and stuff. Those certain kind of wipes has that stuff in it. Just all these different things, hairsprays. So I'm gonna have to go through everything I got here and check it, even down to my dishwashing detergent, and you know, see if I can get this stuff under control. Now, he did, on my food allergy part, he decided to give me allergy shot. And what that does is he gives me a little dose of what I'm allergic to over a certain amount of time. And then he'll kind of decrease it as he goes until he has a vial about this long with 6 little bottles in it. And I have to get so many shots out of each vial. And then when it ends, it's supposed to, like, you know, build me up where I'm used to it and I won't react to things. So he said I may be able to start back eating soy and wheat and the vegetables and stuff that's breaking me out if the allergy medicine works. Now, if it don't, he says there's really nothing else that he can do. But the allergy medicine, I'm hoping and praying, is going to, you know, take care of it. And he says that then I would just have to come back like every 3 to 5 years, if it's according if it's bothering me or not, and come back every 3 or 5 years and have another series of allergy shots. But that's supposed to work for me. So I have an appointment set in the first week of June to go and have, I'm going to go ahead and have 6 months worth of shots. That's 6 shots. I can only do that on the first 2 bottles. The rest of the bottle, I have to go like weekly and have a shot. So, you know, I got to do what I got to do for now. So hopefully those shots will help and take care of it. And hopefully me finding out today what was causing my skin irritation, hopefully, you know, because I had a bad breakout on Mother's Day. I had a great day Mother's Day, but I was dealing with some itching and burning in my face because I wore that makeup. And I don't wear makeup often, but I do like to wear it on occasion. And you know, so I am going to have to find some other kind of makeups that I can wear. Hopefully that I can wear that won't break me out. You could probably tell I got a rash now because I accidentally ate something with soy in it yesterday. And I had an itchy, it didn't swell my eyes or anything, but it just broke out my skin on my face. I just had an itch, you know, itchy all day. And now I'm just kind of red and splotchy and broken out all over in little bumps. But I'm not itching today. I was itching like crazy yesterday, and we went and watched Godzilla movie, and I was like this the whole time, you know, just scratching and rubbing. I'm like, man, this is miserable. I get so tired of itching in my face. But hopefully, you know, things is looking better, and things is, I'm getting answers to things that I can, you know, it's tough because you have to look at everything. I have to look at everything to see if it's got wheat and soy in it. And I have to, you know, just check all that. And that's in gum. Even my gum, my chewing gum I was chewing, has soy in it. All products that are made, you know, made like in a packaging or something like that, diet products, just everything that's in any kind of packaging has got soy in it. And a lot of times wheat. So both of those are on my birch tree list. So anyway, you know, I'm just having to be real careful with what I eat, what I put in my mouth, and what I put on my skin from now on. But, you know, I'm still praying that I get healed from this, because you know, I ain't supposed to, I'm not supposed to have to suffer from stuff like this. You know, it says plainly in the Bible that Jesus bore our sickness and disease when he went to the cross. So we are not supposed to suffer. So I'm praying that I get healed from this, and that I don't have no more problems with it. I actually know a man, well, I don't know him, but I know of him, and through some people that do know him. Some family of mine knows him. He was really having deathly symptoms with allergy problems. I mean, it was just sending him to the doctor and to the hospital, and just about killing him from having all these reactions that he never had before. And then he all of a sudden started getting all these allergy problems as he got older, like I have. And the Lord completely healed him of it. He don't have any problem at all with allergies now. So that's what I'm praying for. So if you're praying for me, stay in agreement with me, because I'm claiming healing on my body over my allergies in Jesus' name. And that's the way I need you to pray for me. That's it. That's my update on my allergies. And I'm feeling better about them, even though it's aggravating having to go through all the trouble. But I'm feeling better about the answers I'm getting. And I may even go and get me another doctor and get a second opinion on my allergies, because I don't feel I'm not connected with my doctor in my spirit. If some of y'all probably know what I mean. You know, I just don't feel right about him. He's a nice man, but I'm just not connecting with him in my spirit. So I'm not sure about him. So I may go and get me another doctor. So, well, I'll see. I'll let you know on down the road about that. But anyway, I'm going to get off here. Y'all have a wonderful day. Leave me some comments below. And you can like up the video if you want. It ain't nothing entertaining, just a bunch of talking. But I'd appreciate it if you did anyway. But I will let you guys go. And y'all have a wonderful week. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's still midweek. It's hump day. So y'all have a wonderful week. Bye.